Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Project Use It Up updates. But to get into what I finished last month, the short answer is not a whole lot. Just being honest with you guys there. So I actually emptied 2 things last month, and I have finished 2 things this month that I don't have in here, but I can tell you that I finished them. They'll be in my next month's empties. So I did finish the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I put mascaras in here just to remind myself that the 3-month date is due and I need to toss them out. My share is really low right now. Whatever. And I finished the Herborian Glow Cream Primer. Now, I did finish lots of samples in here, so let me go over that kind of stuff real quick. I did finish my 2 perfumes. The Juliette Has a Gun Not a Perfume and the YSL Mon Paris. Those are done. I finished actually 6 makeup samples, mostly because I was using several on concealer things, but it still counts. I finished 2 concealers on the Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer. I finished the 2 lightest ones. I finished the Lancome Teint Idole Foundation, the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape Foundation Primer, and 2 of these Clinique ones. I had to staple one on here because I ripped it all the way off, but I did finish 2. And I finished, I think it wound up being, let's see, how many sheet masks is this real quick? 1, 2, 3, 4. I finished 8 sheet masks. I didn't quite get all the way to 10. I got the 2 Sweet Chef masks, the vitamin B and C, Sue. This was not a sheet mask, but it was with my sheet mask, so I counted it in here. The mask bar stuff, this was a hot mess. It dried in the package, so I couldn't even get all of it out. The Burt's Bees Hydrating Mask, the Soap & Glory Speed Plump Miracle Moisture Mask, and 2 Karuna sheet masks. And these are all really, really sticky now. And I did finish a bunch of samples, like regular skincare and body care samples. Let me show them to you real quick as soon as I can gather them all up. Yeah. Okay, we got the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer, Dry Bar Hot Toddy for your hair, Paula's Choice BHA Liquid, a Biore Nose Strip, a Chlorane Shampoo and Conditioner, a L'Oreal Shampoo and Conditioner. I wound up grabbing that too, so I actually had 12 this month. A VEDA Skin Food Body Butter, a Skin & Co. Face Gommage, and this is 2-sided. It is the L'Oreal Revitalift Moisturizer and Serum. So, I finished a lot of stuff, just mostly like a lot of samples. So, let me show you where I am with the other products. I also did wind up finishing the e.l.f. Super Toner. I literally finished that like yesterday. And the Laneige Sleeping Mask. So I did finish those too, anyways. So that means I have 1 more month with this. It's the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Oil. I did make pretty good progress on it last month because I mean I only use a little bit of a dropper full on some nights. I don't even use it every night. But it went from 10.6 grams to 9.1 grams. So most of the weight is packaging, I'm guessing. All right. So I have the rest of the e.l.f. products in here that I put in last month. I have the facial cleanser, which I haven't been using much because I got sent one to test, but here are my pathetic marks. I will be using this in earnest now though. And here is the e.l.f. Super Hydrate Moisturizer. It's gonna look like I haven't touched it, but I've probably used, oh wait, no, it's all moved around now, so it looks crazy. But this is one of those really thick gel moisturizers that once it's settled, it leaves a smooth surface. I've probably used about half of it, so I think I could finish it this month. And the e.l.f. Super Mask I haven't used once. I was working on a different mask last month, guys. This was just not my priority. So I'm gonna try to work it into my routine this month. Let's see, I also have the Clean and Clear nose strips. They go from like a pore strip to a scrub. Haven't used one of them. I used that Biore strip. That was pretty good for me, but I still have all 6 of them. Joy. I really need to use those. Now, and oh, I almost forgot this. The Dry Bar Mai Tai Spritzer Sea Salt Spray. I actually just repurchased my Verb one, so I don't have to worry about using this up now because I've used up about half of it, and the other half is definitely going to be gone by the end of this month. So, all the fun stuff that I'm bringing in, which is only like 4 products, plus, you know, samples and whatnot. I'm just looking to make sure that I actually got everything. So my mascara for the month that I need to throw out, and I'm probably going to throw this out soon because it's not a very good mascara, honestly. I've been struggling with it. It is Revolution Beauty's The Mascara, and I did I guess a first impression of this with a bunch of Revolution Beauty products and a full face of Revolution Beauty video. I can link it down below. And for whatever reason, something about this formula just has been chunky since the beginning. And I've been kind of lightly using it here and there, but it's at the 3-month mark. And honestly, I'm probably going to toss it the next couple of days. I used it today and I had to fight with it as it was. So I'll probably use it 1 or 2 more times and then let it go. But it is at its 3-month mark, so it needs to go anyway. And I did grab another makeup product. One that I would normally put in a different project, but I put it in here because I needed another product. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Foundation, but it is the white shade, so it is a foundation mixer. And without even trying to pan the damn thing, I have gotten it all the way down to there. Most of my foundations don't match me, so I wind up using a lot of this stuff. Now, the technical foundation that I'm panning right now actually does match me, and I don't use it with that. What I have been using it with is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. I need to wear it for a full day with that to see how it affects the wear, because the wear on this normally, it's one of the better things about it. There are things I really don't like about this foundation though, so I'm going to do a review on this at some point this month, but I want to test a full day with the mixer and see if that affects it at all. Because I got that from Influencer and I got the wrong shade. And it's very obvious that it's the wrong shade. Like, I tried to gauge it online and I made a mistake. But it is fair. The skin tone is fair and the undertone is warm olive. And I think I should have gone down like a whole shade or something because it's just too dark. Okay, so other product is the Clinique Pep Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. We are starting right there. So I have already used up a little bit of this already. Just got to keep going with it. It is a pretty nice exfoliator. It's on the lighter side, but I still think it does a good job. And the other actual product, before I get into, you know, samples and sheet masks and all that I want to use this month, is the Beyond the Zone Rock On Dry Shampoo. So I don't remember always to use dry shampoo when I should. But I don't think this is cruelty-free, so I need to get it out of my collection. I want to use it up, so the best way for me to remember to use it and to track my progress is to put it in a project and weigh it. Because this is actually pretty full. I've only used it like twice. And that's really the only way you can track these is by weight. It comes with 290 milliliters or 170 grams. That doesn't feel right. But it says both on here. Like, I know there's a reason, probably having to do with like I'm sure the 170 grams is the actual amount of product in here versus the liquid that they have to use to make it actually like spray. So anyways, when I weighed it, it was 210 grams. So we're just gonna go with the grams right there. I haven't used up a makeup sample yet this month. That is not the case for regular samples, but I'll get to that in a moment. I have some samples picked out, and I have one that I'm working on, but that one's kind of a long-term one, so I just have some variety here, and I will make sure to have 5 of these done by the end of the month. The one I'm still working on is this beast that's probably going to go into my makeup empties at the end of the year because it's taking so long. And that's because it's a pigmented little beast. It is the Milk Makeup Multi-Use Lip and Cheek Color in Work, W-E-R-K. I still hate that name, but this is it right here. I have used it occasionally. I'm trying to finish up a Sally Hansen cream blush right now. Can't really use them both. I don't like this on my lips. It's rather dry feeling, despite the hydrating mango butter and avocado oil. I just don't like how it feels. So it's definitely got, it's very pigmented, so I can't use a lot of it at once. And I don't immediately see how much is in here, but I'm sure it's 0.5 milliliters or 0.0169 ounces. Yeah, I'm pretty, with the amount of product that's in here, I'm pretty sure I can feel okay counting that as a mini at the end of the year, but we'll get to that when I finish it. Now, I also have 2 primers pulled out. One that I didn't realize was a primer. It was initially with my skincare. It is the Strivectin Instant Anti-Wrinkle Blur Perfector for Eyes. Instantly brightens and smooths. But it is a primer, so I'm guessing it is technically an under eye primer, but I'll probably just use it all over my dang face. So there's that. The First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. I have, I think, yeah, the rest of these 2 are concealers. This is the Becca Light Shifter Concealer, and I'm sure Cosmic will be a pretty good match for under my eyes. And I also have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and 10 Neutral Fair will probably be what works best off of this card. So there's 2 right there. I do have a foundation, but it's a very small sample. It's really more of a get an idea of your tone, your color sample. It is the Pure Barrett All 12-Hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. Now, I have the shade Light right here. That would probably work for me. They also have a lighter shade in Porcelain that might be a better fit. I don't know. Sounds pretty good. Full coverage and demi-matte. So those are 2 things I usually like pretty well. I prefer more fully matte than demi-matte, but I can work with demi-matte. And I think I pulled this out last month and didn't get to it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Youth Glow Booster thingy. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7 makeup samples. So out of these, I'm sure I can get through 5. And I'm just going to keep working on that Milk Makeup one until it's done. Now, as for my regular samples right here, and my perfume samples actually, let me do those real quick. I'm trying to at least take down my perfume sample collection by a lot this year. So this time, I have Sugar Rush by Tarte. I don't see any, this is a body spray, that's probably why there's not too many like scent notes. And Tocca's Florence, which I actually do really like. I tend to like most of their fragrances. Italian Bergamot and crushed violet petals pair with rich gardenia and sophisticated blonde woods. So that's those 2. And I've already used 2 like skincare samples this month, so I only have, I think, 8 in here. I might have more, who knows. I tend to just grab and go. Let's see, we have the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Moisturizer with SPF 30. And Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Oil. I finished a mini of this, but I pulled out the sample 2 in case I needed it, so I'll just use it as well. The Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. This is the peel-off mask that rips out all your facial hair too, by the way. A Garnier Fructis Nourishing Treatment 1-Minute Hair Mask. My hair will eat that sample. We have the KP Duty Derma Doctor Resurface and Quench Body Peel Sheets. The Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel, the exfoliate and the neutralizer thingies. And a perfectly posh Crackle Spackle detoxifying face mask that I found in my stuff, so I figured I would use it. I try not to buy too much from MLM brands, but I have it lying around, so I might as well use it. Let's see, and I think the only thing I have left are my sheet masks, which, like with the samples, I've actually already used up 2 this month. And I have pulled out, I filmed, this is going to go up before that, but I filmed a haul recently. And I had these sheet masks in there. I got it as like an Ipsy deal. They are from Hello Organic, Natural and Organic Facial Sheet Mask. They are a cruelty-free brand, so I was very interested in them when they popped up. We have a 1-a-day vegetable mask containing tomato and artemisia. The material is a eucalyptus sheet. A 1-a-day pore refining grain mask with Adlay and black bean, and the material is also eucalyptus. I think they're all eucalyptus. Yep. Let's see, we have the one-a-day fruit mask for brightening with peach and lime. And the one-a-day water mask for hydrating with coconut and rose water. So, very curious to try all of these. I've been waiting to haul them for a bit, or I've been too lazy to haul them. But I really wanted to haul them before I tried them. Let's see, I wound up with a Tony Moly I'm Real rice sheet mask that I want to get used up. A Tula Skincare, or Tola, I don't know. Major Glow Cooling and Brightening Hydrogel Mask. A Soap and Glory Radiance Boosting Mask. It is the Bright and Beautiful Party Recovery Mask. And a Corona Brightening Face Mask. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!